Okay, you can find these images from the SOHO satellite. It's a NASA satellite. What we're looking at here is a picture of our sun and a solar flare coming off from the LASCO, LASCO C3 telescope. And this white ring here, this is a blackout. The sun's behind it. You can't see it. Or you'd be looking directly into the sun. That is actual size. It's just a white ring drawn in there to show you what's behind the blackout. And that would be our actual size of our sun. So that's your scale. And then that's a solar flare coming off of here, and you can see the poles of the sun more or less, and the equator, or vice versa. And look at this here. This is an image of, I don't know, you tell me. I guess it's a comet, even though that they're not supposed to leave trails. When they're, in space, you need an atmosphere to leave trails. All right, and you can get this image and that date and whatever. It's online. It's available to the public. And so, if you see that one time, that's interesting, right? And now you understand what you're looking at when you see pictures like this online. It's a NASA telescope. It's outside the visible scale. It's called LASCO C3, and they've got a LASCO C2, and they've got other telescopes. Now look at this, another date. The same telescope. Now we're talking about this thing is hanging around by the sun, or what? Another comet, which again doesn't leave a tail. You can see it right here. What's that about? And go ahead and go get the image and look at it for yourself. It's there. And here's the sun size. I mean, look how big this is. That's bigger than Earth, and it's right here. It's coming close to us twice. These things are huge, and maybe it was in the news, I don't know, but it's amazing, that it's not doing what things are supposed to do in space, right? It's leaving a tail. I don't know, maybe that's how it works. And this big old curving thing, another image, and I don't know, just a straight curve. Something is curving in space, even though everything goes in a straight line. And I got another one of those, another giant curve, another streak or whatever. And these are still photos. The shutter speed is 1/1000th or whatever. Boom, this is a still frame image. And that thing moved that far in a curve, in an arc, in just a blip of time. Oh, and look what the date is there. It's a familiar date, isn't it? All right. I'm saved the best for that. Look how huge this thing is. See how it has no tail, but it's a blur? And that's on this date here. September the 18th, 2012. Now you got what is how they're supposed to be, a blur if that's a comet. And there's no tail there. I don't know. And then you have a lot of little, go ahead and see the image for yourself. There's activity everywhere. Those are little blurs. There's no tail on both. So I give references, you can find, how are you going to explain having both kinds? I don't know. Okay, and now here we got a problem. I've got them upside down. I don't know why it's easier for me to see it this way. But there's your date. You can freeze frame it on that, I'm sure by now. And then look at what we've got here, a triangle. Look at this triangle. And remember these dates. Look how far apart this is. But why we got a triangle here? A very clear triangle shape, right? And there's no way that could be a fluke, and the triangle shape's just going to be there once. I don't know what that is. Another giant cloud or whatever. And I just found that interesting, that there was a triangle shape. And then there's the triangle shape again. You can see it. It's still there. And there's that other one. And it almost looks like it's forming a triangle shape. So that's kind of weird. And then, if it's in a third photograph? Oh, wait, you want to see the time. This image. It's another image. Different time. I don't know how it could still be there a day later, this triangle's hanging around for over a day. And there it is. And here's another one. triangles again. Oh, date. Another date. Another time. As far as I know. And a whole different view of them. You know, that one, now you can see that one has the triangle. That one there's still a triangle. And then, I don't know, it's just an anomaly, you know, that I'm trying to find out and somebody else can figure it out. You know, alright, and then, I'm not sure, but over here, okay, here's another image date. And I just think that this ball, like a sun behind the sun, you know, there's like a sphere here. I see an outline or something, but that's just the flare there. But if you look, see how that looks like a, there's, look for that in those images. If you go to the other ones. Look in the dark shadow, and you can see this in a whole circle. The whole outline, you know, when the black darkness, you know, skirt pulls back. I've seen these whole spheres outlined in a circle. I don't know why they're there, but you can see the half of one right here, you know, pretty much clearly. And I've seen, you know, them 4 of them around. So that's my little series of interesting anomalies on these NASA Soho